Hi there. Welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We left off at kind of a pivotal moment in the case, and a moment where I still don't understand or still don't know what I ought to present. Because, I mean, I kind of already threw most of the stuff out there and it didn't work, so... At least I'm back to having, 5 health points, law points, who knows what you want to call them, I suppose. Which piece of evidence do you claim reveals something about the identity of the mystery photographer? Again, I don't really see what there's to go off of, really. But I don't think it was this. I don't think it was. I remember trying to present that. I don't think that was it. Okay, I'll this, I guess.
Take that!
I don't fucking know. Okay, I guess that was the answer. Again, I guess that's sort of the benefit of it being a first case. There's only so much evidence to throw around, so you have to get to the right answer eventually. So, what is that? The newspaper again. Raucous England returnees tell all. It's not the headline that's relevant here, Your Excellency. It's the photograph. The photograph? What's fucking notable about the photograph? Can we? Do I need to look closer in? Dude, it's just Sozeki and fucking Eugene Mikotaba. I don't see what. Okay, maybe I should just shut up and let Ryotaro explain, because me, don't know shit, apparently. If you look at it closely, you'll notice there are some white lines on the right hand. Wait, what? Oh my. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking joking me, mate? Let me look at that photograph again. Are you butt fucking me right now? That was supposed to be like a hint of something. I just thought it was like the scenery, like the bamboo was like partially torn or some shit. And again, I didn't even notice. Okay, well, now that I compare the two in detail, it's obvious. But come on, that's like some real fucking precise. Okay, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the one at fault because apparently I don't know shit and I'm not observant. My powers of observation are clearly not as refined as fucking Ryunosuke's, or Ryotaro for that matter. Oh well. Ah, yes indeed. They had already caught my eye, as it happens. Oh bullshit! If I didn't notice it, you fuckers wouldn't notice it until I fucking pointed it out to your dumb faces. Ha! What of it? A shadow of some kind, presumably, from the branches of a tree or the like. Yeah, I didn't even think anything of it. I mean, it looked a little weird, I guess, but honestly, you could have given me a million fucking tries, and I would not have been like, oh yeah, the weird lines on the right hand side is proof of who the photographer is, I guess. There are no trees growing inside my laboratory at the university, I can assure you. Now, if you look closely at this photograph... Ah. Yeah, no, it's there. I see it. I'm not saying it's not there, but... I would never have picked up on that in, like, a million years. Let me tell you something. Good gracious. Good God, man. Yes, exactly the same pattern of lines is present on this photograph, too.
Objection!
Well, but that tells us nothing. I mean, not really, yeah. Well, I don't know about that. Haha, yes, it's a shadow of some kind, definitely. From the branches of a tree. I mean, the bamboo hut is a tree, if you think about it. I mean, it's all just one big tree, you know? The tree is a hut, man. Well, the hut is made out of tree. Bamboo trees? Or bamboo shoots? You know. Well, whatever. I'm not fucking ouchie. I don't need to be, like, justifying his decisions. There wouldn't be any trees growing inside a hut at the beach council. Nymph! What's quite remarkable about it is that the two patterns are absolutely identical. How could such an extraordinary similarity have transpired? The curious matching pattern that appears on both photographic prints is a result of... Yeah, it's a tree branches, obviously, like Ouchie said. Duh. The photographer's technique, a camera defect. I don't know about that. I mean, I feel like if you're a photographer and your camera has that kind of a crack in it or whatever, then you would probably want to get a new camera. Then again, it is like the fucking late 1800s, so I maybe getting a new camera isn't as easy as it looks. It's not like you can just go get like a digital camera these days for like a couple $100. Or, you know, just buy a phone, because, you know, most phones these days have, like, cameras that are better than most digital cameras, just, like, as part of the package. So, yeah, maybe it's the photographer's technique. You know, technique is very important. Besides, if it's just a defect in the camera, then I don't really see how that tells us anything. I believe the pattern may be the result of a particular quirk of the photographer when taking a picture. You believe? What quirk could possibly produce such consistent markings? I mean, come on, directors, you know, when auteurs are directing movies, you know, they have techniques that they replicate throughout their movies. You know, it's like a calling card. You know, it's not that strange. Clearly, it must be a quirk that's quite unimaginable. I repeat, Counsel, what would be the nature of this quirk? Oh, come on, don't get all shit, twitchy-eyed on me. Well, I can't really imagine, of course. Yeah, yeah, way to look confident about it. Because there is no such quirk. It's time to consider another, more credible option, I think. Okay, yeah, okay, so maybe it is okay, fine, maybe it is a fucking camera defect, I don't know. Again, I'm just kind of fucking along for the ride at this point. Obviously, it must be due to a problem with the camera used to take the photographs. With the photographic device? Yes, we can confidently say that the camera's lens must be scratched, and that the scratched lens causes unwanted lines to appear on every print taken with the device. In short, the two photographs under consideration here were taken with the same camera. But there must be hundreds of such camera devices here in the capital. It would be utterly impossible to identify the owner of this particular one. I guess she thinks otherwise. I think you're forgetting, Prosecutor Ouchie, that one of the photographs featured in a newspaper article. A newspaper? Ah, that's right. The author of that article is a mystery witness to this crime. Wah! Wah! Mini memo! Oh hey, it's Suzuki said that. I see why you were called a raucous England returnee. What are you yelling about? You've already testified. It's Mini Memo, I tell you! Mini Memo! Who the... no! What the fuck are you on about, Natsume? I think they're fucking feeding you a little too much sugar these days. Like, I thought you were kind of, thought you had, chilled out a little bit, but apparently I was mistaken. Sozeki-san, what was that exactly? Did you say Mini Memo? Ever since I returned to Japan, a reporter from the Shoyu News has been hounding me, following my every move. A reporter by the name of Writing Mini Memo. Jeez, that's kind of on the nose, don't you think? I mean, Writing Mini Memo? Yes, hounding me from dawn till dusk. Isn't that a vampire movie? Ah, now that he mentions it. They secretly... okay, so I guess that's the, titular Mini Memo. Could that same reporter be... God, he still got the posing. A camera to the left of him! A notebook to the right! There I am! Stuck in the middle with... Oh, hey, okay, well, first off... I didn't actually say it, but I was thinking of that song, so... kudos to the localizers for also... for going with that reference of all things. I was expecting Stuck in the Middle with You to be referencing an Ace Attorney game. Then again, there was Spirit of Justice, where they referenced She Blinded Me with Science by Thomas Dolby, so, they like their references. There I am, stuck in the middle with Writing Mini Memo. God, I cannot take that name very seriously, my good guy. So you're saying that this picture was taken by Mini Memo! Yes, my lord, your excellency, Esquire! Officer, find this newspaper reporter at once and bring him to my courtroom. We will adjourn for a short recess in the meantime. Oh, yes, your excellency. As you say, your excellency. And one more thing. I want this knife, the murder weapon, examined for traces of poison, which I feel, well, I'm not saying that you would have known about the poison beforehand, but I feel like the knife should have been put into the court record earlier, perhaps. You will solicit the assistance of the Imperial University's medical department for the task. Understood? Meh. Ow. Mini Memo! God, it's funny when he bonks his head on the door. What the fuck did I say door for? On the bench, the prosecutorial bench. Kind of dum-dum. Also, man, if I had not wasted so much time figuring out about the fucking lines in the photograph or whatever, I probably could have got to this point in the last episode and been able to left off at a nice, neat to be continued. But at this point, it's a little too early to be calling it quits, even for the direction of videos that I've been trying to make as of late. But oh well. At least we know who the fucking photographer was now. Some fucking dude named Writing Mini Memo. Which is like, again, that's a... I mean, I like it, it's funny, but also, even just saying it out loud is a bit silly, you know? Anyway, let's get back into it. At least perhaps we'll be able to, get in the We'll get back in court, at least. We can do this recess part, you know. Anyway, 13th of August, 10:41 a.m., Supreme Court, yada yada, we know. Ah, Ray, you look sad. But also, you should have told me some about that ship beforehand. I'm so sorry, Susato. I should have told you about the toxin. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for saying what I was going to say after I already said it. Ray. You're a real ray of sunshine, am I right? You have a strong sense of responsibility, I know. That's why you decided to shoulder the burden alone. No, that's not it at all. Oh, well, what is it? I was scared of my failure coming to light. That's all. So I hope to retrieve the substance from the Englishwoman before anyone found out. Also, why was she... Well, okay, it's Giselle Brett. I shouldn't be too surprised that she would be up to shenanigans, but why would she want to steal poison specifically? Before the trial started, do you remember what you said, Susato? That you had no doubt in your mind about my innocence. That you'd stand by me to the last. I remember that. It wasn't that long ago. And yet I didn't deserve your trust in me. I hid important details from you, Susato. I completely betrayed your faith in me. Okay, well, it's okay. You know, it's not the end of the world. I'm not gonna, like, hate you for the rest of my life or anything. You're not fucking Tobias Gregson, at least. So, just, at least you're acknowledging your mistakes, you know? I can respect someone who can acknowledge when they, you know, have acted poorly, unlike some people. Hit me, Susato! I deserve it! No. In fact, throw me to the floor! Okay, that's a little... No, thank you. I mean, you're not exactly... Never mind, I'm not gonna finish that thought. No, that's too good for me as well. Drag me through the city streets. Okay, Jesus Christ, Ray. You can fucking dial it back a bit. Thank you. I mean, I'm no better, you know. Susato, have hid things from Ryunosuke in the times past. Back when I was in England, you know. So, I mean, realistically, we kind of know what's... We're on equal footing, you know. Oh. Even though in my heart, I knew that you'd pulled the knife blade from Miss Brett's back, there was just a brief moment when, in my mind, I doubted you. Oh, I mean, yeah, there was that too, I guess. Oh, Susato! I'm sorry. After I stood here, and I promised you that I'd stand by you and always be on your side, I betrayed your faith in me too. Jeez, we're all just fucking betraying each other. Just fucking call me fucking Bobby Fulbright, because I betray everyone. And as such, I failed you as a lawyer. It's okay, man. We're fine, okay? We're all good, okay? I fucked up, you fucked up, we all fucked up, you know? We can just be big fuck-ups together, you know? Oh, no! Yujin Makotoba, has also betrayed my trust in something or another. In fact, when Susato here told the court that I was the victim of the case, I temporarily lost my faith in her as a lawyer. I think this situation has taught both of you a valuable lesson. Placing your unbridled faith in another is no easy task. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yes, Father, that fact has certainly struck home. Which is why I can see more clearly now. So, Ray. Yes? Can you find it in your heart to forgive me? Oh, you don't have to cry, Ray. It's okay. We can... It's fine. Oh, Susato! You'll know, you'll always be a gallant, dashing lawyer in my eyes now. Oh, Ray, you silly little so-and-so. So is there anything else you want to share before we get back in court? Like any more secrets? You know what I'm saying? I was so scared, you know, when it happened. I didn't know what was going on. That Englishwoman was sitting at the back of the hut, listening to what I was saying. I know it was you who stole the poison. Oh, well now, whatever do you mean? And then a moment later, she suddenly got to her feet, for collapsing on the floor in front of me, with a knife in her back. Also, yeah, so much, was she just like casually laying around, half stabbed, or like stabbing? Like, come on. You feel like that, you know, that's not something you just like casually like shake off, you know? It all happened right before my eyes. And you were the only people in the hut at the time. That's right. Just Miss Brett and myself. There was no one else. So I just don't understand how she could have possibly been stabbed like that. Especially if she was like sitting back. How are you gonna get stabbed in the back when you're sitting in a chair, you know? A great mystery indeed. I still can't believe it happened. That's why I just couldn't bring myself to speak up. It will be all right. However it happened, and whatever really went on by the sea that day, I promise you that I'm going to prove everything you've said that you saw is true, or my name isn't Susato Ryotaro Mikotaba. Spoken like a true Mikotaba. Now, I think we should discuss what's coming up in the trial, don't you? We don't have much time. We must make sure that we have our facts in order. Yes, I expect the poison is going to come under close scrutiny in the upcoming proceedings. The police should hopefully have identified it on the blade by now. The trouble is, it's a completely new, laboratory-synthesized blend of alkaloids. The police won't have any way of testing for it. Oh yeah, I see. Yes, without this chemical reagent, it's impossible to detect the toxin. Chemical... what now? I sent a colleague of mine off with some earlier to deliver to police headquarters. I think perhaps you should have some as well, though, just in case. The chemical reagent has been entered into the court record. It's a special indicator solution for a new poison under development by my father's team. It has been created in strict secrecy and exists only in my father's laboratory. Huh. What's the matter, Susato? You're suddenly very quiet. It's this newspaper article. Exclusive. Deadly poison stolen from Yume Medical Research Laboratory. Yeah, again, I am curious about that. Like, how did that story get out if even this dude, our dad, didn't even know that it had been stolen in the first place? Like, you know, who told him? Or who told whoever wrote it, you know? I'm wondering how the information got out, given that it was a government secret. Well, knowing this game, it was fucking music box leaks, apparently. Oh. It was all the Englishwoman's doing. What? It was when the professor and Suzaki-san were being interviewed at the laboratory. That so-called English lady swaned in, and without any compunction said to Professor Mikotaba, "Oh, Professor, surely your guests would love to hear about your work on that substance over there." It put me in a very awkward position, to be frank. Bro, you just be like, yo, you're a criminal, I ain't telling you shit. Like, come on. But Suzaki-san's curiosity had been piqued, so I had little choice but to give him a cursory introduction. So then, Soseki-san knew about the poison? Yes, and it's highly likely that the reporter who is writing up the story about us would have caught a glimpse of the toxin too. Huh. That's curious. This Minimimo-san. By the way, did that reporter join you all when you went to the beach? Oh, no, I don't remember the reporter being there. Indeed. He shouldn't have been. I very much doubt anyone would have wanted him there. Gee, that's a little harsh. Oh? A known criminal had been given permission by the authorities to bathe by the seaside. Soseki-san pointed out that inviting a reporter might be problematic, so the man was sent back to his office. Oh, okay, that makes a little more sense. Yet he obviously didn't go back. He secretly followed the party to the beach and took this very candid photograph. And then, presumably, he posted it anonymously to the police. Ah! Yes, that must be what happened. Yeah, I guess so. Though to what end, I don't know. Counsel, you motherfucker. We just heard that the new witness is now ready to testify. The trial is about to resume. Please proceed into the courtroom at once. I've overdosed on ketamine. And I'm going to die. It's time to steel ourselves once again, then. Defense attorney Ryotaro Naruhodo. Yeah, let's go. Let's fuck shit up. Gah! Ray has put her faith in me now and told me everything. So I can't let her down. I have to prove that what she's telling the court is true. I have to prove what really happened that day. For better or for worse. Okay, let's see how much time we got. Well, frankly, I would kind of, I could go for a few minutes longer, but I don't know how long it's going to take to, like, introduce Mr. Mini-Memo guy, or, how things might proceed from here, so I think I'll leave things off here for right now. I'm still kind of following the trend of trying to make relatively shorter videos, you know, or at least shorter by my standards, you know. Like I said, if I had been able to end on the to be continued last time, that would have been really convenient, but apparently fucking pointing out details in photographs is like my kryptonite or whatever. So, you know, here we are. But anyway, I am definitely curious to see how things are going to go from here, because, you know, it feels like we have made some good progress in, you know, in the trial, but I imagine that there's still quite a few mysteries to uncover. Though it's weird. So, like, I guess Giselle was in the room while Mikotoba was explaining about the poison to Soseki. And yeah, Soseki heard what would have been there, and he would have heard about it, but the guy who was following him around, Mr. Mini-Memo, also would have heard about it, so yeah, it's curious stuff. But I think I will save that for next episode. Until then, though, I will see you around.